I'm excited. I'm rearing to go.
Three,
I don't know
two,
which way this is going to go.
brawl.
Singh has incredible momentum. He is on the Mirage. Very strong legend. We've been seeing it through the tournament. Every Scythe player knows, every Scythe player has heard. Mirage is definitely one of the better picks, especially right now in the meta. But Faith on the Giro, haven't seen him play this at all entire tourney. But Faith is an insane Scythe player, ready to go. And maybe Faith was watching that last game, saw what Giro could do, and was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a try because it was working for a while. Can I beat him taking the first stop?
Beautiful ground pound.
Ground pound. That right there, that's that quick thinking, that's that fast play, that's that big damage that Faith likes to build. And can Scythe overcome that again in this rematch?
Oh yeah, Faith just understanding the options Scythe had, able to just play around all he can. Scythe looking for these dares off stage, able to get that recovery, going to hit off that little slant on the Demon Island, little tiny walls. Faith now going to be dropping to second stock. Scythe wants to bring this back to even, but right now, with the pace Faith is bringing, it's going to be pretty challenging, this.
Yeah, it's going to be a difficulty, and there he goes, taking the stock. Absolutely powerful signatures out of Giro. My God. Center stage on Demon Island, 1 Ensig on Mirage, it's over.
Gone.
Just taking the stock. And that's like a massive upset and probably could be a massive problem for Scythe into the future if they can't find something here and if they keep going tit for tat.
I swear.
The one to win.
I swear.
Right now.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help but talk about. They both just hit like the active input is Scythe like 4 times in a row. That was insane. We're gonna see another Ensig and a little bit of a mental gift there. Scythe is going to dare and not have any more options. Just like that, the first game is over, Diz, and that made Scythe swap right back over to the Daimyo.
Like, you don't get crazier than that, really and truly. TheFaith coming in on Giro of all legends. Low defense. He's rocking 3 defense right now, not 4, 3. And just absolutely dominating with those strong signatures, that absolute ridiculous speed from Giro, and actually using every little advantage he can get. Not much of the secondary weapon, but there was a real reason to play it. And don't get it twisted, Faith can play it as we're seeing coming out here now, keeping the damage even against the Daimyo. I'm interested to see how Scythe's Gauntlets plays in this match against Faith, because that's definitely been a determining factor in most of his games.
Yeah, for sure. Faith here on the sword, like you were saying, definitely accustomed to both of these weapons here on Giro. Scythe able to punish that GC Delight, able to get the recovery, take it off. This is a good start for Scythe here, instead of that first game that went all but Faith's way. Able to read that movement inside, able to get the Ensig yet again. Faith's been utilizing that on Scythe really, really well. Scythe on these gauntlets, almost reminding me of, you know, Zari, the man that's still sitting in grand finals, awaiting the winner of this matchup. They just utilize Mordek's gauntlets so well and have been in this tournament. Faith taking the first off of Scythe, but a lot of damage put on Faith here, Diz.
I'm not gonna lie to you, and you brought up a very, very, very interesting point. We have all but forgotten.
Beautiful ground pound.
Yeah, that was a beautiful ground pound to clean up the stock, and he has the lead. But we've all but forgotten. This may be a strategy play from Scythe. Scythe, yes, has been playing that Mordex, and if you do remember, what put Faith down here? It was that Mordex. It was that legend. It was those gauntlets. It was the combination of the signatures and the power that legend has. Could it be that is, oh my goodness, his kryptonite? But I think not, because at that rate, oh my, not a singular hit of damage taken. He said, forget your narrative. I'm gonna just take him out real quick so you can't find words anymore. And just absolutely destroying on the Giro. It may be the play against the decks. Let's find out.
Yeah, I mean, to your point, it definitely was the cause of defeat to Faith, of course, in the hands of Zari. Not necessarily Scythe, but Scythe trying to create the same results has brung Faith into the red here, able to get that double dare yet again, like they did in the last set. Just goes for the raw ground pound, not looking for that D-light. May be the end of Scythe's last stock, but no, Faith looking for that GC, D-Sig, just looking for any option to get rid of Scythe here. Able to actually do the GC and Sig, reversing it to put Scythe into the blast zone and stealing that game away.
I cannot believe what I just witnessed. That was probably a 1000 IQ play from the man Faith right there, because I don't know how he pulled that off. I will not lie, there was a little bit of a slip up there from Scythe, not completely finishing the edge guard, not keeping track of his opponent's options.
Yeah, most definitely.
It definitely did end up being the determining factor, and the reason probably why he lost that game. Scythe just could not find the finish on Faith, and Faith closing out. Faith seems to have made Scythe a believer to the point where he's on Loki now. Could this have been the play? Could he have been trying to make Scythe play Giro so he could get off on the Loki and go crazy? Or is this actually the counter pick? Can it possibly work? I really want to see what happens here.
Yeah, likewise. We're going to see Faith here on the Loki and saying on the Giro. Some interesting picks coming out.
Oh my
and
God.
A dare, another dare is actually gonna take out Faith stock right then and there. Scythe having an amazing start to this game here. It's I mean, to my knowledge, yeah, no, I am right. Faith is up two games in the set and was able to get hit by that D-Sig there. Faith not doing very well. Well, Diz, I don't know what I just saw. I don't even want to guess.
I'm gonna be honest. I just saw it and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything. We're just gonna
yes. Let's just sweep that under the rug. Just right under
that one under the rug.
Yep.
Oh my God, though.
Man.
Scythe. I don't know if anybody else has seen the damage. I don't know if it's just that Faith hasn't really played the Loki that much, but Scythe is in yellow. Scythe hasn't even fully taken 100 damage yet.
Right.
And Faith is on his last stop. He is getting thrown around.
Oh, this could be it. Oh, the dare didn't hit.
Oh no! Looking for the option off stage. There's that.
Ooh, great save.
Right over.
Great
Don't
save.
try to come back. Don't try to come back.
Right. No, you're completely right. I mean, like I said in a previous set, I can't recall if it was with Scythe, but just like flipping a switch to just go off. Faith is doing the exact same right there, getting those D-light reads, bringing Scythe into orange, possibly looking to take this stock would mean all the most in this set here. Faith wants to just make it a quick 3-0. Does not want to give Scythe any room to breathe.
I mean, like, forget room to breathe. He thought about the fact that, hey, you beat me once before, right? Let's never let that happen again. I don't care if I'm on my last stock. I don't care if this could possibly be me out. I am going to take you out, and it's a last stock situation. Don't look at the damage. Forget about that. I don't know if you guys are watching the setup until now. That does not matter. Faith has been in this situation before and pulled it out. Let's see if Scythe can hold out. Is it enough? No, but the Nair is just enough to take him off the top and cleaning up and getting a game off of Faith. Can they use that as momentum, or will it slow them down? Let's find out.
I mean, Scythe took the opportunity that they had and gave themselves that breathing room. They now have a game up, but the score still remains. You know, Faith is up that game. It only takes one game for Scythe to be completely out of the tourney. But we're gonna be here on Small Worlds and both on the same legends here, which is interesting to say the least. I mean, Scythe was able to get such an advantage, able to get that N-Sig as well. I mean, this gameplay is just constantly at 100% speed, and no matter what. Faith was able to bring it back slowly into the game, and oh my lord, Sync getting that ground pound. Faith had no options. This is nuts. I mean, Faith is almost seeming like clueless, but
oh my
wait,
God,
wait.
That's his stop. No, he reverses it.
Faith trying to come back. It's so worth. It's so worth. I mean, it's still 2 stocks to 1. Oh my lord, Sync. Can we have this game last more than a minute? I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't think Scythe
Well,
wants it to last more than a minute.
It's just now hitting a minute. Okay, it's just okay. Well, that's definitely known. Well, Synced is having an amazing start to this game. I don't know. I mean, more or less like the same position Faith was in last game. We're gonna have to see if we can bring it back whatsoever it is.
Yeah, I really want to know too. And I want to know what they're putting on these zeros. It's like playing zero gives you a plus 10 stat boost in every stat. What is going on here? These zeros.
Oh, recovery.
Oh my
Reverse
God.
snare.
Recovery off. Missing the dares.
Oh my lord.
Oh
my
God.
lord. Faith's got to get on stage, man. I don't know what he's doing.
Oh,
Using the active input to send him up? Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, able to get that Sarah. Okay. Faith turns it around just like that.
But we were in this exact same situation last game. I don't know what it is. I don't know if he gets a stat boost from playing zero, or maybe Faith's guitars and oh my God.
Oh, that doesn't. Yep, almost a confirm, but not it. Faith able to get that Sair into Nair. Look for another Sair because there was sweat drops. I mean, if this plays out the exact same as last game, Sync's gonna actually take this and bring it to a game 5. Faith doesn't want that. GC side Sync, not gonna be punished by Sync, but that dare off stage will. Will the weapon throw be enough? It'll be exactly enough to bring it to a game 5.
Oh my goodness. Sync taking out one of the most insane clutches of this entire tourney. Hands down, no questions asked. More times than not, it's been a 3-1. The closest game we've seen since this has been Rage versus Berserk. That is the last time we saw a game 5 situation this close of a set, this in tight. This is any man's game. It's also going to be a mirror match. We go back to where we started. We are going back to Demon Island with the 2 Demon Legends. Oh, wait! My eyes deceived me. We're on APOC.
We sure are, Diz. And your eyes aren't deceiving you with one other thing as well. Faith is back here on this Giro. Same with Sing. It's a yet another mirror match. And like you just said, on APOC as well for this game 5 elimination final is really heating up right here right now, Diz. And both of these players really want to get into grand finals. Faith's gonna get that D-Sig, but no, Sync able to get back, touch that wall. Now Faith has no weapon, but is going to get back on stage and get that Scythe.
That was a beautiful play to get back to stage right there by Faith and Sync. Just barely making it over, not hitting the end sig. Looks like Sync learned his lesson about that. Trying to bait it out even right now off the stage. Looking for the punish, gets it. Beautiful ground pound. That ground pound is fast, hard to react to, and he had no dodge to get away from it. Beautiful play right there by Sync. Sync may be looking for a beautiful run to take it off into the next game and get into grand. Faith just not able to find the damage. Ooh,
oh,
right there. Could it be? He's out.
Yo, Faith able to get that ground pound as well. That GC delight into Dare was very unexpected for me. And Faith just turning the tables just like that. Has seen some improvement on this Giro rather than the Loki. I mean, it is what took the first 2 games, and we're gonna see how Sync can just bring this back. Sync continuing to just after beating Rage, wants to prove that they are the better Giro, and Faith has no more options. Faith is now on tournament stock. It's not Sync who's gonna be on there first, it's Faith, Diz.
I can't believe we got to this point. Sync was like, you know what? Forget what happened first game and forget what happened all of these other games. I'm taking it out, and he loses to a deer.
Oh no!
Oh my God!
But hey,
no
It's 1-1. They both have one stock apiece. Game 5, elimination final. This decides who goes into grand finals, who's going to compete to be the Scythe champion in this tournament. We're about to see both on yellow both having these swords just swinging and swinging all over the place. Faith able to prep for another sword, looking for that dare. Okay. Delight in the stare.
Looking for the ground pound, just missing. Barely getting back on stage is Faith. The dangerous situation he was in. Finding himself off stage quite too often. But very, very familiar and very comfortable off there. Anyways, Scythe just missing the side sig could have been Faith's stock. We are in a very dicey situation. Hitting the D-Light.
They're both on red, one stock. It is down to the wire, and these servers are not holding up. That's how insane this game is. Faith able to get that ground pound, a turnaround ground pound precisely where it needed to be to get rid of Scythe. What an amazing game 5. What an amazing set to have as an elimination final, Diz. Oh my, just tell me your thoughts, man.